like 18 but having like so many opportunities. Like, I don't want nobody telling me like, oh my god, but you have so many opportunities, why are you like complaining? Or like, it's just, I don't want to say that I'm overwhelmed, but it's kind of overwhelming. But at the same time, what do I want to end up doing? I know I don't want to work for the rest of my life that 9-to-5 job, or at least if I did work for somebody, like, get you like paid bank for it, because it's like, I don't want to be stuck in this like minimum wage and having like a dollar sign kind of worth my time, which in a way that's how your work will be. But I want to have that flexibility of doing what I want, when I want, where I want. Like, if I want to go to Japan just cause, I'm gonna fucking go to Japan just cause. And that also ties into my idea of like, should I start traveling now before later? But then also I'm like, I should be investing in education, but I'm like, what do I want to educate myself in? I don't think I want to go to uni. Personally, I see the socializing bit being beneficial, and like getting to know people in like industries, and like that's how you do make connections as well. But being in New Zealand, it's like, it's to a certain point in my mind. I'm like kind of convinced, but also I do know there's like exceptions here and there. Everything gets to us last. Everything, when it's sold out here, takes ages to get back into the country. Like, it's so annoying to be stuck in like the middle of nowhere. And I was talking about this with my boyfriend yesterday. Like, he finds it interesting because he's Mexican and he came here for like a better lifestyle, blah blah blah, which is also what my parents originally intended when they came to New Zealand. But back in the day, nothing existed. It took ages for everything to get there, so they moved from Argentina to here, and it was like a huge culture shock because everything was accessible over there. Over here, you kind of had to wait your time, or you just had to find alternatives because those things just didn't exist here. But over time, those things changed, and so my boyfriend came here when he was in junior high, and then he finds it interesting that all of our generation, or especially people that have lived in New Zealand for so long, feel so trapped. And it really is such a trapping place, because even minimum wage is going up, but then everything else is going up. A block of cheese is getting close to our fucking minimum wage. Like, that's worth 1 hour of my job. Like, hello? Like, even though I work with my parents and I get paid slightly more than minimum wage, but it's because I've been in that business for primary school, and there's a lot of shit that goes into that business and stuff that we have to deal with that other people don't, obviously, because we're the owners. But even with that, it feels like if I had to go and apply for a job, which I have, and I'm gonna go for an interview soon, it's still so trapping that I have all this knowledge, but because I don't have your so-called university degree or a whopping title, I can't like switch about my ideas and go into industries that I actually want to pursue, or think I want to pursue, or try out. It's like, and I get it, because as a business perspective, you only want to hire people that are knowledgeable. I just realized the whole time I've been driving in the lane that I probably shouldn't have, and my light just turned on, so I do need gas. Anyway, everything's a stress, but going on to the shopping in a second. Bro, I got so scared just then because I like always got told by my mom to like keep fueling up the tank, even though it like just slowly fueling it, because then you can get like the maximum amount that your tank actually needs. So even when your red light goes on or your orange light goes on, you still have quite a bit more gas to go before you're actually finished. And I like accidentally spilled just a teeny weeny bit onto the ground, and so I had to grab the water, just like spray it. I sprayed it like about 3 times with the water, closed my tank and everything before doing that. Something so small could easily like light a flame. These places are crazy. Now we're gonna go give this stuff and finally go do my section of the day, which is my life outside of work. This is me enforcing my free will just in the car. Grabbed it, going to every single stop and turning a different direction that I've never driven before, because it's like, I don't know all these places and I just live in this country, and so I'm gonna look around. And every sign that I recognize, going away from that, seeing where it leads me. I am not kidding. Exactly as I said that stupid thing in the last fucking video, I turned to the exact road that I drive basically every single day.
Stupid.
We're gonna scratch that idea slightly, go get a coffee that I've been wanting for ages. Sorry, my boyfriend. I will be breaking our trust of going without you. You're on the other side of the country though, so honestly I feel so stupid because I just said that and I made the stupidest turn of my life. It's great. Honestly, I don't know if this is caramel for like drinking this without my boyfriend, but it just doesn't taste as good. I miss the lady that used to always get it too. I don't know where she went. Even though it looks like so generic for New Zealand, it's like, for me it's like fresh because the road's different, the sky looks different with these different trees that I've never seen. Or I do see them often, it's just not in this area, you know? So we just bought ourselves some creatine and some collagen. Honestly, not what I was expecting to be buying today. Okay, so I was expecting at some point to buy this stuff, but I wasn't expecting today. But, you know, I got inspired when I passed by and I was like, you know what, this is an opportunity to finally get something that I said I was gonna get ages ago. So I spent about $60, but that's for these two. So this one's just a trial, like, small packet instead of buying the big one before I commit. It's creatine. So basically I did know that it's good for your cognitive function, for also the gym, and can help with a lot of other things, even for women. The only thing is that the side effect could be like a bit of bloating. I'm a bit ready for that because I don't think I'll bloat. I don't know, honestly, it depends on how my body reacts to it. But I am gonna do the 7 days, taking 4 scoops a day, and then maintenance phase is through days 8 until 30. Take 1 scoop 2 times a day, and then after stop for 7 days and then repeat the maintenance phase. Then this protein water that he suggested, which is flavored. I have to open the window because it's freaking hot. I didn't actually need to turn the car on, but anyway. I guess we'll start moving though. Basically this protein water is tropical flavored. It has 0 sugars and it's dairy free. But basically it's with water. He suggested to drink it after my workouts to support like hair, nails, and other things because of the collagen that it has. So it has hydrolyzed collagen, citric acid, natural flavors, and natural sweeteners, which is stevia and fomatine, plus turmeric. The turmeric convinced me for this one. The other one didn't convince me. It was like a strawberry lemonade. It had something, I completely forgot what it had, but it red flag for me. The natural flavors is also a red flag, but you know, try it out. Yeah, and then over time we can probably find better products and stuff. This was theirs. It was the cheapest one because it's their brand, so it's just trying it out. And the only thing that's good, that this creatine is unflavored. I don't know how it'll taste, we'll see. And hopefully we can get nice and muscly, you know, here and there, but we'll see.